Yo, what's up guys, it is Saintsfan, and I'm not gonna lie man, I kinda miss the Squadcast that we used to do every single Saturday, because obviously GTA is a game I'm passionate about and I care for, and I want to see it succeed, and I enjoy talking about it every Saturday, but it sucks that we haven't really done one in a while. And I know that I've actually gotten a few questions and comments from you guys asking about it, but I don't think it's going to happen anytime soon just because we're all doing our own separate things. But like I said, I kind of miss just talking and bouncing ideas off of, Garrett or Ross. Anyway, with this video, what I'm going to be doing is talking about the LOWRIDER DLC and why I potentially think it could be, or it could change the way we look at DLCs, going on. So I don't think it was a coincidence that this being the first true DLC I would call after Rockstar announced they're not going to be focusing on the 360 and the PS3, I don't think it's a coincidence that this one looks really, really good. There's obviously a ton of customization it's going to bring, and I mean, so far from the trailers and from the screenshots, a lot of the stuff that they are going to be including was probably not possible on last gen. So I think we're sort of in like stage 2 of Rockstar's, I guess, grand scheme of GTA Online, and now they can actually focus on what they want to add without having these limitations, which is going to be great, I feel, and I hope, at least for the future of GTA Online. In addition to that, the main reason why I think this could potentially change the way we see DLCs is that Lamar, he was heavily focused on in the trailer, and I think they said there's going to be like some missions for Lamar, but what I'm thinking is that this could potentially be a way that Rockstar tells more of their story, but in an online aspect. I mean, we've all wondered where the story mode DLCs were. Who knows if they're ever going to happen? But if they weren't, this could be the way that Rockstar could tell those stories, integrating it in with online. I mean, obviously, this is all speculation. We don't know much yet about this part of the game that's coming with the DLC, but ideally, imagine if this was not a heist, so to speak, because they said they weren't going to do any more heists for a while, but a mini, 2-hour, if that, story with Lamar where you do a couple of missions, and that's how you unlock the custom shop with like the cars and everything. I think that'd be pretty neat, and it'd be different than just having everything there, and if you have the money, you can buy them. Where now, if this is the case, you would actually have to progress through this little mission or this little story centered around Lamar, and you would actually earn the DLC content. Now, like I said, I could be wrong, and it could just be the same old, where, everything's unlocked at the start, but I think it'd be really interesting if they went the route that I was talking about. One, it would give us more insight into Lamar. I mean, Lamar's honestly one of the coolest characters in the game, I feel, and it seemed like they were focusing on sort of the gang aspect in the trailer, so I wouldn't be surprised if there was some story attached to the missions. Now, the missions will probably be the same type of missions that we've seen in the past where it's like, oh, go get this car and come back or something like that. But if there was a story connected with that, we get a little backstory into Lamar. Now, obviously, this is, 3 or 6 months before GTA Story Mode happens. But still, I think they could do a lot with that. And I want you guys to let me know in the comment section, how would you feel about them putting a little mini story with this DLC where you have to actually progress through it to unlock the new items? Would you prefer that, or would you just prefer having everything be unlocked at the beginning, right when the DLC comes out, and all you have to do is just get the money to buy them? I think if they could find a way to integrate that story into online and make it somewhat interesting, I think a lot of people would enjoy that. And like I said, imagine if every DLC from now on, they either took a character that we already know or introduced a new one and told a little story with him through that DLC. And one last thing I want to mention before I end this video is that it appears to be that Rockstar are taking note of the modding community. I mean, there's a few things in this upcoming DLC that were introduced with mods. For example, the ability to open up your doors, your trunk, everything, keep your engine on, all that stuff, that was a mod at one point. So if they are looking at that, let's just throw out a hypothetical police DLC in the future, it could revolve around a character, and they could take aspects of the LCPDFR mod and, put that into some missions where you could do that with friends. Like, that ideally would be really cool in my opinion, and I definitely think it would bring a lot of people back to GTA, and it would sort of revitalize the community again, because at the moment, it's just kind of stale, and I don't know if that was because the DLCs were limited by last-gen systems, but we'll have to wait and see what happens Tuesday and how the community actually reacts to it. Anyway, that is it with this video. Thank you guys for watching. I got a cool mod video coming out later today, actually, so hope you guys check that out, as well as the zombie apocalypse mod video coming out tomorrow. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Like I said, I wanted to make a little discussion video to see what you guys' thoughts are. But anyway, see you guys in the next one. I'm out. Peace.